Long time no see. How you all doing? Hope you're keeping well. Sorry it's been such a while. Been a tough few months. Unfortunately, Claire had a neuro illness during the summer. Halfway through a massive house clearance that me and Claire took on. So yeah, halfway through that, she come down really unwell and had to take time off. Like I say, it's a neuro illness, which still hasn't been diagnosed as of yet. So it's a bit of a mystery, but the good news is she's back, she's better, she's all well, raring to go. The bad news is I've fricked my arm up during the house clearance. So I had my two boys, Brian and Aylan, little superstars. I know they check this YouTube channel out. But yeah, my two teenage boys gave me a hand. They stepped in when mum was unwell. I love them. They honestly, that job would have killed me. It was definitely the biggest job that we took on so far in a few years of house clearance. Mainly we do cleaning and clearance. It's sort of our sideline, if you like. Sometimes you get the both jobs come along together, which is nice because it's double the invoice. But like I say, the last few months have been really tough with just the sort of health side of things and trying to keep the business going. But like I say, Claire's out and about. She's doing her thing with cleaning at the moment, so well done her. It's a tough job with two people, let alone on your own. So she's really doing well on that side, looking after the cleaning. But like I say, clearance, can't do too much with this arm. Torn a bicep, shoulder muscle, and I've got a massive fluid build up around my arm, so I barely lift my arm up. So sorry I keep switching my arms here, but yeah, it's one of those things, I suppose. But yeah, we're in the lockup today. Not looking too bad. A couple of weeks back, you couldn't even get in there. It was floor to ceiling high, literally front to back door. So I've done quite well with a dodgy arm, and I've got a few bits of stock on, but it's just not selling. Not selling very well. Seen a few other YouTubers online saying, whether it's US or UK, wherever you may be, that yeah, sales are really slumped on eBay. So don't know what's going on there. And as a double whammy, that we got hit as well, because I had 4 returns that eBay had to sort out. They didn't have to, they just went on a bit behind my back and behind the scenes because of the problems we've had the last few months, and quite rightly the customer should have got their money back, but unfortunately it went down as a black mark on our eBay account. So because we fell under the 0.6%, yes, 0.6%, not even 1%, 0.6% of the items that I've sold had been returned and found in the customer's favour. So basically eBay, thank you, had taken all my promoted listings down. So now we're just going seriously back to old school, hoping that people find them on the search, and if they do, that they're cheap enough for them to feel they want to make the purchase. So the last few weeks, as like I say, been going through stock that's on eBay, and even certain items I've actually just pulled and dragged off a shelf. They've sat there for 15 months not sold. I've reduced the prices down to like ridiculous £4 maybe for a particular book, and it's still not selling. So time to get rid of it all, give that all to Aldi, another video, where they can then basically sell it on as part of a charity donation for Teenage Cancer Trust. We do a lot for them. All these books that we get in, there are lots that I'm not interested in or want to keep, so they might as well go to Aldi, where they sell for 50p for paperback, £1 for hardback, and it all goes to charity. So trying to sift out all this, help others out, get the eBay store a bit more filled up with some other items. It's Christmas coming up, I know that. Books maybe aren't the best thing to sell this time of year. It is what it is. I'm not selling nothing, but a few months back we were on 7,000 I think over 90 days on sales on eBay. Appreciate fees and postage and stuff, it's got to come out of that. But that was what we were sort of looking at. Now I'm about 4,000 over 90 days because of the promoted listings. Health, sorry again, but you know, all these things come into play. So maybe I'll just flip you around. We'll have a quick look at a few little bits that we found from this recent house clearance. Things like World War II helmets, bayonets, stuffed animals, taxidermy stuff, insects, butterflies, you name it. We've literally had a real mix of everything, and unfortunately a lot of it has sold. I just haven't been able to keep up with the YouTube videos, you know. But now we'll flip you around, show you just a couple of items that we did get, we've got to put online. Alright, Giles magazines, comics, had tons of these. I had a customer 3 or 4 years ago where I was picked up a few. I think that's sort of 1950s or something like that, cartoon or comic books. I never want to see another one again. I sold a few, like I say, you know, a couple of years back, just individually. Quite slow sellers, to be honest with you. So this time, in the next few months or 300 years, I might actually list those comics as one massive bundle. Oh no. Just William. Again, I've got tons of these books. The living room is stuffed as well. Not got a lot of value to them, to be honest with you, and I've got just so many, so they'll have to go in a bundle. But I come across this Just William game at an auction, so I picked that up, paid about £1 I think for that, because it came along with a few other sort of games as well. So we got about 4 board games for about £4. So nothing huge, but that's worth about 20-30 quid. That vintage board game, and funny enough, all the bits are there. So get round to listing that at some point. Had some car amplifiers, used to have these back in the day. So these might just have to go on as a untested, just get them out of the door. So vintage car amplifiers, probably worth 15-25 quid each, something like that anyway. A few techie bits on here, electronics and stuff. Like Amstrad TV there. That was a bit of a weird one, but again about 30-40 quid online. Doubt it will work because it's not very digital. Although I think we need a lead for that, maybe a power lead. But yeah, bit of an oddball thing. Iverton, I think that's like a barbell. 20-30 quid, solid brass. These are orange penguin books here. These sell quite well. Again, I had a set. That was a GSP order, I think. Oh, I had a nightmare with customer service over that when I sent about 200 of these to Japan. Made about 600 quid out of all them. So they're a massive sale. Only just recently sort of sold similar, if you like. Found my old list, and I think I got about 50 books there. These are the orange ones. So it's about 50 there. About 95 quid. Is it 95 quid? I'll put it up somewhere here. And yeah, I think it's about 75-95 quid. It's the thing with this, you've got to learn so much, remember so much. And then, like I say, we've got loads of individuals, nice books on the shelf up here. This was an interesting one. Let's try not to tear it as we pull it out, because these are absolutely rammed. Look at this. These have been sat in my living room for weeks in a box, mixed with other comics and just magazines. Honestly, this guy collected anything and everything. So you're opening books up and finding something else in there. And same with this box. You know, so I thought, right, time to go through it. We'll have a look. And yeah, pulled the box out, and lo and behold, inside was this newspaper. So Norwich Mercury, so local paper. In fact, I used to deliver this. Not in 1758 though. But yeah, I used to deliver this local newspaper when I was about 13, 14, something like that. But yeah, couldn't believe it. Yeah, Norwich Mercury, 28th of Jan 1758, and there's actually, would you believe it, a second newspaper underneath it as well. So one Norwich Mercury, two Norwich Mercuries, 1, 2. So I've put these up for 100 quid each. Had seen they'd sold one paper had sold a couple of years back on an auction site. I think this one has got a watcher. The slightly later one doesn't have any watchers. Again, where's the traffic? Where's the sales? Got to be one of the only ones in the world. But there we go. That's that. Another little exciting find. So we're coming across these magazines as well. So looked them up. 10, 15, 30 quid. So there's a few similar, like vintage comics, magazines, stories, whatever you want to call them. So there's a few of them, but they were like in plastic wallets, similar to what this was in. I was just grabbing them out of the box, putting them next to us on the sofa kind of thing, and having a bit of research. When I then realised that some of these bags are actually sort of double, or had like double magazines in, I went until I flipped one over, or one magazine, and then looked on the back. And honestly, I've had these for months, so I don't know how I didn't see it. I was just looking literally at the front cover, but when I then looked on the back, surprise! Look at that. So as soon as you see Marvel and something looking quite old, I was like, oh my word. Found like a vintage Marvel magazine, 1938, I believe. I can't remember seeing a date on this now. It's quite shabby, seen better days, but it's still there. All the pages are intact. August there, and I think it's 1938. It's already on eBay now. But when I saw that, done a Google image search, and then you see the results coming up for £4,500. That was like, whoa, what a result. Then slapped back down to reality. You know, you can't just go by what someone else is advertising it for, because at the end of the day, it's still there and it hasn't sold for £4,500. So, yeah. Had a quick check on eBay. This edition isn't available on eBay. Can't really see it had sold anywhere on eBay. But realistically, you're probably looking anywhere between 125 to 250 quid if you want to sit on it. But I think because this is pretty bad condition, although it is the Red Circle magazine, so it's like one of the first Red Circles and the first time that Avengers was mentioned. So it's quite a significant comic. But where'd you go price-wise on it? You know, you got 150 quid. If you can help me out, comments below for things like grading in the UK. You know, it's good to help each other out, I suppose. But I really don't know what to price this one at. I think 125 at the moment. It's been there for a week, so if it was that popular or whatever, surely it would have flew out by now at 100 odd quid. There we go. Can't give it away. So yeah, we got a few nice little things here, really. Some really nice vintage books, selling for like 150 or 50 to 150 quid. Some Punch volumes over here, which I'm also getting a bit sick of seeing, but they go all the way along the back. There's even some early 1800 editions there. just getting time to list everything. What else we got? This is a box of stock that I was doing the other day. Another newspaper here, Daily Mirror from 1935. Where is it? There we go. Which is, yeah, Abyssinia battle with Mussolini on the front. Tenner. That's all that's up for. £10. Cigarette cards as well. We came across loads of these. Like Sea Fishers. Like, this is a full album. I think this is up for 15 quid. Got a large letter. Doesn't weigh an awful lot. Food World War II book bundles. Got loads of them. I think because he was involved potentially in D-Day landings, the gentleman that we done. He had lots of war related stuff. So yeah, thousands and thousands of books we got hold of. This was another little one. I think this is, again, not great condition, but these are definitely worth looking out for if you can get hold of these. This is a Dandy monster comic. It's hardback, so I don't think they're all the same or worth the same, particularly the Dandy monster comic. Older the better. Had seen these sold for 75 quid in really good condition. Again, this book is not the greatest of condition. I know it's old, but like I say, when you look at some of these people's listings online, you know, they're quite immaculate, so I'm not going to get 75 quid for that. And currently I put it up for 45 with best offers. Rupert the Bear books here. These are sort of vintage. Some of these are like 1950s into the 1960s. I've had quite a few of these. In fact, I posted 3 out yesterday, averaging about 10 to 15 quid per book for the old Ruperts. So these are still online on our store. If you'll have a look on Sycamore Emporium on our eBay shop, they are there to buy. Oh, and then what is it I'm mainly in here for? Let's go to the car. Hope you can see these alright. But absolutely tons and tons of like garden, nature books. Some of these are really nice. But again, they're not worth a lot. Some of them are, you know, barely £5 to £10 each. But I've got absolutely boxes of these. I've got 2 at home in my back room as well, so that's going to be the mission today, is just try and get some of these books out. I mean, they relate to anything like insects, butterflies, birds, lots of bird books, which bundled up on eBay can make quite a bit of money. So we'll probably do a video of those what's sold, not just throw a load of wild prices out there. But yeah, I have seen them sell for quite good money. So I'm going to just start off with doing them in 10 batches, I think, and see how we get on with them. So plenty of stock, plenty of stuff to do. Oh, what worse for a camera, doesn't it? Where do you start? All these bags are full as well, so yeah, plenty to do, plenty to sell. But now, I thought I'd just give you a quick update. Let's flip you back round. Now, well, like I say, I just had to pop online, just throw something out there, because I was really enjoying getting into this YouTube and just documenting our business. You know, it's good for you guys, it's entertainment. At the same time, it's a good diary, if you like, for us to look back on past videos and see what sold, what didn't, what's worth rebuying back in to make a profit. So really looking forward to getting back into the game again. I've worked since I was 16 and I hate being home. I really do hate being home. But there we go. We have these little bumps, I think let's call it, in the road, don't we? But there we go. Chin up. Let's smash it. We've got another 3 more weeks until Christmas, so we'll get some of all this stuff listed and try and get a few more videos. It's not always going to be about books. So looking forward to getting back to the auctions, buying and flipping stuff, and yeah, getting a few more videos out. Sorry, this has been a bit of a waffly one. I had to get something out there. I'm still alive. Claire's still alive. We're just, you know, focusing on the important thing. You understand. But cheers again. Thanks for watching. Hopefully we'll have Claire back on next time. I've been Stephen at Sycamore Emporium. Take care. Lovely seeing you all. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks again. See ya.